отрегулирует.
Так, я здесь тоже нажимаю лайв?
Да. Добрый день. Good afternoon, I mean. А мы сейчас вот это вот там, она отрегулирует, и мы удалим ее. Начнем сначала. Ну, Чера там скажет, что там, да.
Я здесь тоже начинаю, правильно?
Да. Чера, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hello world. Hello world, welcome to my chapter 9 of my video book. Chapter 9 is God is love, love is everything. My beautiful Chara gonna tell me how's the sound, how's the look, how's everything? Perfect, perfect. Beautiful Alexandra, I would like to ask you, can you please give us a little bit music? Thank you. So, today I got inspiration that I want to share with you my chapter 9 to my video book. Even I didn't have a time to prepare you and say that it's gonna be on the schedule. And just the desire of sharing this chapter with you today was so natural. So we just start without even warning that we're gonna do today my chapter. Love is God, God is everything. First of all, I want to tell you my story, how I got to understanding and awareness and realization that we all one, we all love, we all unit, we all God. So about like at my 5 years old, I start to say my parents that I have to go to Tibet. I never saw Tibet in the pictures or movie or anything like this. I even didn't know what kind of place Tibet is. I was just saying to my mom that I need to go to Tibet. I need to go to Tibet. And also there was like there was also something like a baby girl born in Vladivostok in Russia. Don't know what is the Tibet. To keep talking about some Tibet that she need to go somewhere. It's a little bit strange and interesting. Yeah. So I had a few times in my life this true desire. Just a moment, baby. How are you? You can. So this is very strong desire was to go to Tibet, but there was also some fear about Tibet. Like I felt that if I gonna go there, something gonna change without, you know, this point of non-return. So I felt that after I'm going to Tibet, I will be not able to not to be who I am. I will be not able to not speak my truth. I would be not able to play small anymore. And that was scary. That was really scary because during my life I saw many things like which I had to play small, where I had to be without my voice, where I was in the mode of survival. So I said, what's gonna happen to me if I start to say my truth? What's gonna happen to me if I'm not gonna pretend for anything? All people gonna leave me, they're not gonna speak to me. That was my fear. So in my life I had desire, for example, at 4 years old, and then at 15, and then at 22, and each time the desire was extremely strong. It's like I have to go kind of like it's my life. It's my life, I have to go there. But the fear, what's gonna happen if I'm gonna cross that border? What's gonna happen to my life if I'm gonna speak my truth? If I'm gonna take out my mask that I'm small and not visible, what's gonna happen to me? That was really scary. So I was few times went to Nepal, and my love to the planet, to the people was huge. So I was sitting in Nepal sometimes for a week and meditate for the planet, meditate for the people, and look to that Tibet, and it was so close, it was so near, and that I felt that it's the border. If I cross that border, something gonna happen to me. There will be point of non-return. That was very scary. So I was avoiding and postponing as long as I could. So life force, love of God, it's always help us, always give us flow to create our desire in the most beautiful way. And when we are afraid, it's the signal that our opinion and the God opinion are different. By the way, when I'm talking about God, I'm not divided by any religious or any vision. What is the God? God for me is the unit. It's all of us without separation. It doesn't matter where we're born, how old we are, what we know, what we don't know. God is life for me. God for me is unconditional love. And every time when we feel fear, every time when we feel panic, it shows us that our physical mind and our heart, as the representative of the God, have different opinion on some situation. If we have fear, the God shows like, baby, breathe. I have something wonderful for you. Go there, go, enjoy. This is the presence for you. This is the treasure for you. Unfold your wings, trust me, go. And the more fear we feel, we go the step back, step back, step back. But the life force knows that if we go front, that's gonna be great for us. Not good, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be the meaningful of our life. So if we postpone, if we not follow our desire, if we're going back, if we stay in panic, if we're waiting, God send us some people who gonna provoke this, who gonna push us, who gonna teach us, okay, if you not believe in yourself, I'm gonna teach you to bend down. If you not believe in yourself, I'm gonna take everything from you what you have. So this is all the angels from God to teach us from the compromise, from the contrast, from the contrast. And if you don't believe in yourself, God sending you person who gonna say to you, you not deserve, you're not capable, it's not possible for you. It's not, until you have to feed up and say, no, enough, I believe in myself. So this situation happening to us when we was rejection our goods, rejection our treasure, rejection and fear something great for us. So the first life waiting for us to be flow, waiting for us to be honest for our true desire. And then if it's not happening, then some teacher come to our life and say, baby, I have to teach you this way. So that's what's happened to me. I come into a relationship where that man was teaching me how to believe in myself, how to not go to the compromise, how to believe that everything that I ever desire I can do by myself. And I'm very grateful to him for that. But that moment from the eyes of victim, I felt so betrayal. I felt scared. I felt broken. I felt devastated. I felt disappointed. Only because I didn't know that love is everything, and everything is God. Whatever teaching we are, whatever shape and form, whatever what we are learning, whatever role we play, we all unit, we all God, we all love. So when some drama happened to me in my life, I was 1 year without ability to speak anyone. I was in severe pain, mental, emotional, soul pain, physical pain. I was in pain of betrayal, of fear, of confusion. For 1 year I could not speak to anyone. And all this year I was doing the meditation from morning till evening, trying to forgive that man and all the situation what's happened to me. And when I come out from meditation, the desire to revenge, desire to cry, desire to play victim, desire to play how he could to do this to me. I'm so good person, it's so not fair, and God, how you could allow that to happen to me. So my meditation from morning till evening, that was escape from my mind to be in peace. The moment I come out from meditation, the pain back, the fear back, the tears back. Like pain was that much that I could not speak, or could not sleep, I could not eat, I could not sit on one place. My brain was in crazy runner. So to calm down myself, I was walking few kilometers per day just to I don't know, survive probably. And that's what's happened, why I didn't go to other plan in that situation, because I was very easy to, but because I had kids, they was for me my reason to live. So it's for them, it's thanks for them I could survive that moment. And exactly in 1 year later, so about like 2 weeks before that year was ending, I come out from one meditation, and I understand that desire of revenge for that man, to destroy him, to say no, I'm not gonna tolerate this. My anger was so strong, so heavy, and I understand that the thoughts that come into me no longer under control. So my perception about me, that I was a white angel or Mother Teresa who is helping everyone, and suddenly this is white energy saying like, I'm gonna destroy him, I'm gonna take out his heart, break it on apart. So when I understand that that I can do that, I was really scared of myself. So I understand that my ability no longer able to help me. I start to look for someone else who gonna help me, and I start to pray and ask what the force, what are the help, who can help me in this situation. And then my head start to play Reiki, 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 Reiki. What is the Reiki? So I start to search in a computer what is the Reiki, and there are few things come out, and that moment I was living in Bali in Indonesia. So I opened and I saw one lady from all the list was offering the Reiki session or teaching about Reiki. I choose only one, and for me it was like honor, like Japanese feel to their sensei. This woman, she gonna give me something, and I really want to look for others. I call her for the session, and she say only in 2 weeks. I'm very busy. I say no, please, please, please. I need it. I feel so bad. I cannot sleep. I cannot eat. Please let me in. Help me. She say in 2 weeks. I already have a plan. My friend in town. We're going to have a bicycle ride. I said, oh my God, she's talking about bicycle ride. I'm here dying and she don't care. So I call her in another week and she's still saying like, no, I have a plan. If you want to go other healer. I'm not available at the moment. I will be available in another week. Oh my goodness, that 2 weeks I was waiting for her like a miracle from the sky. And then when I come to her, she said to me, what's happened to you? I say, I'm afraid that I can destroy a man. She said to me, yeah, shit's happened. Excuse me, not with me. I am Mother Teresa. I am white. I am caring. I am good. I cannot have this kind of thoughts and idea and feeling. I cannot do this. And she said, yeah, shit's happened with Mother Teresa as well. So lie down for the session, please. Her awareness, that moment shocked me. I look at her. I didn't see that she didn't have any victim mode. She didn't feel any, oh my poor baby, let me sit with you, you tell me how you see, how you in pain. She was so aligned to the truth, aligned to the light, aligned to the true understanding that there are no pain, there are no suffering. It's only a confused mind. So in 3 sessions, having Reiki with her, I totally back to the normal person. I start to run, I start to eat, I start to have fun with my family, I back to normal person. And then she asked me, so, how do you feel about him? I said, who? We understand that my healing come to the stage where I was like totally let go. And after that I said to her, I want to take initiation from you. I want to heal people. I want to do this Reiki. She said, wonderful. We did initiation to me, and during the initiation to first level of Reiki, both of us saw that I am one of the greatest master and healer and teacher that create the situation in my life to go past that border that I was afraid all my life. So after that, I realized that Tibet, something in that Tibet was so powerful for me, so valuable, and that was acceptance who I am. The power of acceptance, to not afraid, to not go to compromise, to not pretend, to speak up my truth, that was very important. And in time I understand how important for all the people who get in my healing, who get in my teaching, who follow my teaching, and those people able to help majority of people. So this is like chain of events, and that moment when I was not accepting who I am, I was stopping all that chain. If I'm not on my purpose, the next person who shall take knowledge from me, he could not take that knowledge from me. He could not help other people. That person cannot other people. So it was a link like this. That's why it was so important for me to be awakened. So my journey to Tibet started. That was about 33, I think, 33 years old. I fly to Nepal, and I say to myself, this time I'll go. I go to Tibet. Very soon I'm ready. And someone come to me in the airport of Nepal. No, it's actually in the Pokhara. It's one of the beautiful places in Nepal, very beautiful. Someone come to me and give me beautiful book, colorful book of the picture of Tibet and Kailas. And it says, this is the call of Kailas. But what was more interesting, that the book was made in Russian language. And the person who come to me, he was not Russian, he was Nepalese. He just come to me with that book, present to me and said, this is for you. I accept this book and I say, oh my God, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, I'm coming. After that, very soon, I met the person who was the owner of the agency who bring a lot of people to Tibet. So I set up with him, I confirmed with him my intention to go to Tibet. That was in few months journey. So it's supposed to go like this. This is the Kora. Kora, around Kailas, we walk on very high altitude around 3 days. And to go to that altitude, we have to do within 2 weeks, go by cars, by bus, around the mountain. Cannot go very fast like this because of the altitude. And there are also some special regulation. There are no helicopters due to Chinese government vision, whatever reason they have for that. So, you know, if you're on high altitude and if something happened to you, the help have to given instantly. That's why they have what it called air balloons here, and helicopters. In all tracking they have helicopters to help, but in Tibet they don't have. I don't know, maybe now situation has changed, but that time was not. So we have to go slowly to make adjustment in our body. So it was around 2 weeks. And all the group was from 90 people from India. And only me was from Russia. And there was Sharpers also who was helping us to carry the bags and cook for us. So for me it was much more interesting to go to sit with the Sharps and cooking Indian food for all 90 people. And that was one of my desire to learn how to cook Indian food. So within 2 weeks I learned so much cooking for 90 people, breakfast, lunch, dinner, some drinks. It was very beautiful experience, very beautiful experience. But it was also the most difficult experience for me overall, because for 2 weeks I had shower only 3 times. There was no luxury hotel or anything. It was very basic place, sometimes without toilet. Shower, it was like really luxury. We cannot change the clothes in the beginning, and later already no one cares what's happened. One small room where men and women sleep. Everyone's so tired. So it was difficult, but I was like, okay, I'm going to Kora. This is the most important. When I come to the beginning of the Kora, I'm like, here we are, we're going. And then we have a choose, either go with the group or just take one sharper, person who is help me to take my bag, and go with him. Or some people choose go by donkey. So basically, from 90 people, 24 could complete all 3 days walk, and only me was walking. Other 23 was going by donkey. It was extremely difficult because it was cold, it was high altitude, it was rain, it was hell, it was no shower after these few hours walking under rain and in cold and high altitude. So the first day of my Cora, I was like, oh yeah, finally I can do it. Done very well. Second day, difficult, rain, wind, very top point of the mountain, very difficult, and someone in my head, give up, stop, give up. Why do you need this? Where's the comfort? Where's the shower? Stop, give up. About 6 hours walking on the high altitude, rain, wind. When I'm tired, I just lay down on the ground, then dirty stand up and walk. And then after 6 hours of walking, I see some house. And my sharp was saying, let's go there. It's a basement, we can. I'm so tired. I was like, okay, 1 more minute and I fall down. So when we come there, we saw many people were sitting there and eating what it called noodles, you know, that you put hot water in there. For me, that noodles was the most delicious food that I can have in few moments. Give me that noodles. He go to the kitchen and come out and say, they out of hot water. You can get noodles, but it's gonna be just dry noodles without hot water. Also, you cannot get a hot tea. If you wanna wash your hand, it's frozen water. And from food, we had very frozen apples and the frozen chocolate. So, what to do? We have to go next. Because we have to come back to our basement. And I say, how long more to walk? He say about 4 hours. That moment was most painful things to hear. Another 4 hours when you don't have any power, when you don't have not energy, not motivation, nothing. You just look around and you see mountains and no one else who can help you. So we walk. When I come, of course, my legs was in pain because of the wet shoes, because of the wet trouser, everything on the skin, you know, it's got irritation, it's got pain, it's got really. All these 2 weeks I didn't take any pills from high altitude because I needed to control what's really happening to my body. Because I knew that on that high altitude, if something gonna happen, there are no helicopter, and if the car go like this slow, it can be very dangerous event. So I said to my body, I'm gonna not take any medicine because I need to really be aware how my body feels. So when I come to the basement after day number 2, I found a very cold river where I come to wash my face. And then I saw as a reflection that one of my eye was swollen like this. That was because of the high altitude, body start to feel really bad. and someone extremely shouted in my head, give up, come back, stop, why are you doing this, stop, it's so difficult, give up, give up. But I knew that it was not my voice, it was not me, that was discomfort. Yes, there was not my expectation that it's gonna be like this, and it was a challenge to understand what I really want, challenge to accept who I am, challenge of to see of my power, of what my determination, what I can do. So I made decision. I do like this. Not, I'm not give up. I'm not give up. I will come back. I will complete. I will complete. So after this, I just lie down and fall asleep. When I wake up, my eye was normal. I didn't feel so tired. I just had a dinner, started talk a little bit to people. Already don't care that in 5-meter room, man and woman sleeping. I even didn't care. Clothes got dry, so I knew that tomorrow is the completion day, day number 3 around the Kailas. So the day, also I need to tell you this, before we start Kora, something also happened. One of the men, kind of old, from the group of people with who I was, he got panic attack. And he started to like literally dying there. So I come to the room and I start to give him Reiki, I start to heal him, and he started to feel better. And I said to him, look, nothing gonna happen to you, we're gonna complete this journey, you're gonna be healthy, you're gonna be fine, I'm with you, okay? You trust me? He said, I trust you. I say, I'm going to have breakfast now. Please don't be afraid. After I finish breakfast, I come back to you, I'll give you another healing, and you're gonna stand up and you're gonna be all right. Okay? He said, okay. When I finished from my breakfast and was on the way to him, I saw the ambulance. Wee, 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 wee. I said, what's happening? I come to the manager of our group, what's happening? I said, that man, when you left, he got in the panic again. I say, and what is not? And another things I say to him, if you will need to go back to see the doctor, I will go with you, but I give you promise that nothing gonna happen to you, okay? You trust me? He said, I trust you. And then I saw the ambulance coming for him, and I said to the manager of my team, of my group, I said, if he is going, I'm going with him. He said, Ina, you have to know that if you're going now with him, your trip to Kailas gonna finish. I said, why? Because it will be no time to bring him and bring you out, and you're not gonna get permit. It's so serious and so tough, and you have to get permit to go up, you have to get permit go down. If you go like this, it's not allowed. It's only for the drivers, it's only for the manager. So you have to make a choice. Either you go and continue your journey, or you stay with this man. You have equal choice to do what you want. Oh my God, of course it was the most difficult decision for me, because Tibet for me was that journey that I was looking all my life. And this is when who I wanted to help, who I give promise that nothing gonna happen to him and I'm gonna stay with him. So that moment God teach me that the most valuable resource is us. That we have to put our value on the first place. So for me in that moment that was the most difficult. But I choose me. I choose to stay. I come to him and I say, I'm so sorry. I take back my promise from you. I cannot go with you. You have to go without me. So I start my Kora, I start my journey, and it was very challenging. But I wake up on day number 3, and I wake up as the new person. I didn't feel pain, I didn't care about shower, I didn't care that we didn't have a proper toilet, I didn't have a problem that I could not change. I knew that I'm on a mission. I want to complete my Kailas. So I start walking with mantra. God is love. Love is everything. God is love. Love is everything. I felt that every my word empowered me so much. I became so much stronger. I didn't feel anymore that I'm tired. I didn't feel anymore that I cannot do it. I was stronger and stronger and faster and faster. And I started to see actually that it's beautiful surrounding. It's beautiful place. It's so many things. I saw different color lakes on the mountain. I saw beautiful nature. I saw love inside me. I saw power inside me, and it was so beautiful. And very strong Sherpa who was carrying my bag, he actually had to run behind me and look at me and say, "Who are you?" I said, "What?" I just walk in. He looked at me, he was sweating and said, "Ina, I don't know what's happening here, but it's some miraculous. I don't know how you're doing this." So when I complete my Kailas and I sit in meditation, the present was given. This is old man and old woman. They take a car and they go around Kailas to applaud me, to greet me. They come to me and they say that, "Congratulations, you could do it." That was very, 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 very beautiful journey. So, this mantra that I was walking and saying within 4 hours make me understand that I can do anything I want to. Everything is possible. And I'm telling you and sharing this with you to show you that if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. When we live in the unit, when we live in combined man and woman, heart and mind, God and human, human and the land, when we all in unit, when we all love each other, when we care about each other, when we give into each other, we are power. We are power, we are knowledge, we are wisdom, we are creativity, we are unlimited resources. Separation have to go. Separation doesn't have any more future. Only unity, only back to one. Only back to one. We all one, we all love, we all God. Doesn't matter how you name it. We all one. I love you so much. Enjoy your day in Rivatar.